Yeah, I think obviously our defense is one thing that we've built this program on, and obviously if you look at the scores of these NCAA teams, we're holding teams down efficiently on the defensive end. Our offense sometimes isn't there, but we tell our girls all the time, defense travels. So we really concentrate on defense and rebounding. That's what we've concentrated on here, and we've done a really good job of that here in this tournament. And hopefully moving forward, it's the same thing, and maybe we get a little hot here going into this Final Four and see what happens.
What makes this group special? What makes them click together? Because obviously they have to have a certain chemistry out there to reach the level of success that you've had.
Yeah, we're a really deep team. We play consistently 11, get minutes for us every night. And the beauty of this team is not one of them really worried about their numbers or anything like that. And the thing about this team is really great is that one night someone could get hot or someone else could get hot, and you can't really key on one girl. We're really a balanced team, which really helps us. And so, you take one away, another girl will step up, and every game someone has stepped up for us and done the trick for us.
Hope College is obviously a team you're familiar with. So fourth time around, what do you need to do? Obviously, you know what you need to do.
Yeah.
So what do you need to do to be successful against the Flying Dutch here coming up?
Yeah, we need to. Obviously, I think there's three big keys when you play Hope. We got to get back in transition. We got to stop them. They push the ball on makes and misses. We really need to keep them off the offensive glass because they really crash hard. And then we got to take care of the basketball. They play a style that we don't see all year. They're up in your face. They're in passing lanes, everything like that. So if we take care of the basketball, we'll have a good shot.
Final question. What's a big X factor out in Pittsburgh? What's going to be some big key when you guys are playing that you think of?
I would say probably for us, it's just being new to that environment. I think nerves will play a little bit part of it. If we can handle those, and I thought we did a really good job this last weekend in the Elite Eight game, where I think the first quarter we were a little nervous and everything, and I'm sure those nerves will be both teams. But if we can handle that and the mental aspect of the game, I think if we can do those two things, we have a good shot.
Our defense first. So a lot of teams in the NCAA tournament that we have faced haven't seen a defense like ours. We're very in your face, physical, we don't back down type of defense, and that's what drives us. And especially when our shots aren't on, we can get a stop, we can stop them to not score as many points as us, then that would be great. And then we just got to leave it out on the line. This is the NCAA tournament. You lose, you're done. So you can't go back and be like, oh, I wish I could have did this better, because it's time to do better.
When you take a look at this team at the beginning of the year, did you feel like this was a team that could be a Final Four?
Oh, for sure.
So it hasn't been a surprise. What has allowed you guys to reach that level? I mean, when you set the bar, how much did that drive you to get to a level like that?
Well, I knew we could be the team that can go this far just because of our depth and our how many seniors we have. We have 6 seniors and a bunch of juniors and sophomores, so we're a very veteran team. And coming in as freshmen, we experienced winning. We knew what the feeling felt like, so we didn't want that feeling to go away. And then sophomore year, COVID happened. That took it away, out of our control. Junior year, we didn't really play for anything, so it was great that we got to play because other teams didn't get to play, but it was just there's no postseason, so it's just this is it. After the conference tournament, it was well, we're done, and now we're here, and it's exciting to see how far we came.
Hope College, a team you guys are very familiar with. This will be the 4th meeting between you guys this season. What do you know about them? What are going to be some of the keys to counter what they do well? And what are some of the things you're going to have to do well to come out with a victory against the Flying Dutch?
Yeah, Hope College is a very great team, but we beat them once, so we know we can do it again. And it's going to be exciting. We got to understand that they play just as good a defense as we do, so that's why all our games are close every time we play them. And we just got to be the bigger big dogs.
Yeah, I think it really comes down to just our defense and rebounding. We make a really big emphasis on our defense and limiting the second chance opportunities that other teams get. And when we get stops on the defensive end, a lot of times it turns into our offense. So we really try to get those stops and those rebounds.
Coach Reagan, what's the coaching staff been harping on these past couple of weeks, specifically this week, to get you ready for not only the Final Four as far as the game goes, but as far as the platform goes, obviously being the highest level you can get to?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is just confidence and believing in ourselves. Our first game, starting against Immaculata, we really had a hard time shooting the ball, and it really came down to the second half, just having confidence when we shoot and believe in each other that it's okay if you're going to miss, it'll create other things.
This is a pretty senior-laden team. I think 6 seniors on the roster. So, talking to some of the other girls, I said this isn't a surprise that you guys are here. This was kind of the goal all along. What's the attitude of this team heading into the Final Four, knowing that, okay, man, there's only 4 teams left, and we're one of them?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good attitude, and especially since it's against Hope, we just want to get to that championship game, and we really believe in each other and work together, and just to get to that point.
Final question for me: what are you looking most forward to about playing out there in Pittsburgh, and especially going up against Hope, a team that you guys have seen 3 times already this season?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to the atmosphere, and hopefully Hope brings their crowd, and we can bring our crowd, and people will stay for the championship game, and just the atmosphere that's going to be.
What is it that's allowed all the pieces to kind of come together and meld so well at this point in the year, back to playing your best basketball right now?
Yeah, I think it really comes down to belief. I think we're like the most confident we've ever been, and all of our hard work is finally paying off, and it's great to see, and we're super excited.
Talking to some of the other girls, because this is a senior-laden team that played a lot of basketball together, you're not surprised that you guys are here. Knowing that this was kind of a goal or one of the things you targeted at the beginning of the season that you've reached it, what does it say about this team that they've always kind of had their eye on the prize, if you will, now?
I mean, this group of girls have always just worked hard, and we knew like our end goal, and we thought this year was like our year to do it. And
what do you know about Hope? Obviously, this will be the 4th time that you guys have played them. What do you know about them? What do you have to do well? What do you have to limit them in to be successful on Thursday?
yeah, I mean, obviously this is our 4th time playing them. They're a respectable team, always a great competition. I think it will be a good game. I think it will come down to like the mental focus and just overall the little things that we may have missed in previous games. I think it will be an interesting game for sure.
Final question for me: what are you most looking forward to about getting out on the court and playing in the Final Four, heading to Pittsburgh, and just being able to play on that big stage?
I mean, I'm super excited. I've never been in anything like this. I'm just so excited for this opportunity to play on a court and like an arena like this, and I think it'll be a great time. We're all super excited.
Perfect. Anything else you'd like to add?
Not that I can think of.
Tara Bieniewicz, Bieniewicz.
And you can just look at me.
Okay.
As far as this team goes, playing the best basketball at the right time of the season, what's been the key to making it all work and all the pieces fire correctly at this point of the season for you guys?
Yeah, it's just been confidence and excitement. We know we have a good group of girls here, a good team, and that really settled in since the beginning of the season. We knew we could go as far as we wanted to. Bringing everything together at the right time is huge, and it's about belief too. Coach Rang always says that we have to believe in ourselves in order to go as far as we want. So that's a huge thing too, having belief in each other.
You look at this roster, very experienced group of 6 seniors. What has been the message from the seniors during this run to make sure that everybody is playing up to that standard and ready to rock and roll when you guys hit the court?
Yeah, we've been telling the underclassmen to leave their legacy. Us, when we came in as freshmen, we made it to the NCAA tournament. We just had a tough draw and unfortunately lost the first round. Sophomore year, unfortunately, we got it taken away from us. Junior year, we didn't have one. So us being seniors here, we want to leave our legacy. We want to leave with a banner hanging saying that we won a national championship. And, we just encourage that to our underclassmen to leave their legacy when they're stepping into being a senior in the future. So.
X's and O's wise, what's really been the focal point over the last couple of weeks, especially this week leading up to heading to Pittsburgh and playing with some of the best teams in the country?
Yeah, I think it's just playing together. I think our team camaraderie is huge. We believe in each other. We have a lot of depth on this team. We don't just have like 2 scorers. We're very even out there, and it's huge for us. And if we can just keep playing like that, keep using our depth to our advantage, it's going to be huge for us for this tournament. So
Obviously, you're familiar with Hope, so
Yeah.
What's going to be an X factor against them when you play on Thursday night, or what is going to be like a key factor for that game, knowing that you guys both know each other so well at this point?
Yeah, so it's hard when you know them so well. It's like, what can you focus on? But I think the two big things are keeping them off the offensive glass. They like to crash the boards, and if we can get our rebounds and get going in transition, it's going to help us. And they're also a team that loves to push it in transition on offense. And we've realized that when we get back and we stop them and we use our half-court defense to our advantage, then we can, get some stops and get going on offense as well. So.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add, Tara?
No, just thank you to all our fans who have supported us this year.
Love it.